Hello and welcome. Tonight we're going to do our nails together. It's time for me to redo these, so I thought, why not do them with you? So if you're a fan of relaxing, soft-spoken ASMR beauty content, and you need a moment to relax, or you just want to hang out and chat for a bit, keep watching. So for this angle and stuff, I have to have the microphone in frame, which I hope that doesn't bother you. It bothers me, but we're going to make it work. I'm going to be using the Green Flash kit from Manucurist. I've talked about it in a few videos. I've been loving it, so I mentioned in my last video I had some gel from literally a month ago on my nails, the brown shade here. And I just kind of went around it because I don't have gel remover. I've just been waiting for it to peel off. I managed to peel most of the rest of it off today. And you can see I tried to do like a gradient situation. You can kind of see it. It didn't turn out as great as I thought it would, but I have some new colors that I wanted to play with, and we'll play with them today. So the Manucurist has a little trio with these three shades here. It's like a pastel blue, bright corally pink, and a pistachio green. And I also have one of my favorites, this yellow Mimosa. But before we get into that, I'm going to remove what I have on already. And this is the Manucurist Green Flash LED Nail Polish Remover. They also make these little clips. So you can soak your nail. Really does make removing so much easier. I only have 4 of them in the package because I broke one. You just clip the soaked cotton round around your nail, and you let it sit there for a few minutes. And by the way, you can use code Nikko on the Manucurist website for 15% off. As someone with super shaky hands, using gel just makes everything so much easier because regular nail polish takes forever to dry, and I always mess things up. So you can also kind of see that from tearing off that gel from before. My nails are like kind of going through it. They're really like rough, and I definitely damaged them. And I couldn't get the base layer completely off, so I'm not sure how well this polish is going to last on top. We'll see. Last night I was watching this new show on Netflix. I went and looked up the name before I started filming so I wouldn't forget, and I already forgot. Tell me your secrets, maybe? Keep your secrets? I don't know, I'm gonna look it up and include like a photo. But it's, I think, a Danish show. These neighbors in a wealthy neighborhood in Denmark. They have these au pairs from the Philippines. And one of their au pairs goes missing. It's like a thriller mystery, you know. When I tell you it was so good, I started it last night and I couldn't stop watching it until I finished the entire season. So I went to sleep at like 3:30 a.m. unfortunately. Did not get enough sleep, but I don't think I have to redo this one. So yeah, I'll keep that one. It's the same colors I'll be using, so. You see, I got like almost all of this off. And these polishes, they don't use UV light, they use LED. And they're vegan, cruelty-free, and mostly made with natural ingredients. And they don't use the acrylates that a lot of people are allergic to. So we love that. I love when it removes so easily like this. Curious to see what's going to happen with the brown gel that was on this nail because this remover is not made to remove that gel. Yeah, you can see all of the other polish is removed except for that brown. I'm just going to try to peel the rest off. Okay, there's still some remnants and like base coat, unfortunately, but we'll live. Now I'm just going to file my nails. I had a falafel and rice bowl from Zanku Chicken just before this. It was so good. I wish I still had some leftovers, but I ate it all. I got this bread over the weekend from this place, Kwandaru. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's a bakery in Koreatown on Western, I believe. They have this matcha red bean bread, and I got like a half loaf of it. It is so good. I've been eating it every night. I have like one piece left, and I think I'm gonna have to get another loaf this weekend. I've been putting like a little bit of water in a pan and a slice of the bread with a little bit of butter, and I heat it up for a little bit so it starts to steam and the bread just gets so warm and soft. But if you're ever in Koreatown, make sure to go try that bread if you are someone that loves like a sweet treat, but it's not super sweet at all. It's like the perfect balance. It kind of just tastes like white bread, but then you get some swirls of earthy matcha, and then some swirls of the sweet red bean. When are my nails ever gonna get back to normal? Like, do you see the remnants of the gel base coat or whatever it is? I cannot believe how strong that gel polish was. I don't remember what the base coat was, but the polish itself was gel care. You can see there's still some little specks of the brown on the side of my nail here. Okay, so first up is base coat. This is the Manucurist Green Flash LED nail polish base coats. I have this Clinique box that I keep my nail things in. So we're going to use the top for a little table. And I'm just going to do my left hand first. We're going to do one hand at a time. I was concentrating so hard I forgot to speak. I don't know if you guys want to watch me sit here in silence, so I will not be showing all of these long silent pauses, I suppose. And now we're just going to cure this in the LED lamp. So the base coat is for 1 minute, but I usually do an extra minute for every step, just to be safe. I have these little nail brushes that are to make dots. So I think we're going to try that tonight. Not tried it before, so who knows what it's going to look like, but we will see. Do some cleaning up in the meantime. So I'm going to be using all 4 of those colors I talked about, but I'm going to do just a base color on certain nails, I guess. So we're going to start with Mimosa. So I'm going to put this one on my pinky nail. Love this yellow. I think we're going to do 2 coats of it though. I was going to put it on my index finger. Is this the index finger? Pointer finger, whatever. Now I'm going to take Pistachio. I love the pistachio green color so much. Put it on the ring finger. Doesn't look like there is much of a difference on camera, but there is. Now I'm going to take the blue shade Bubble. Now it's going to go on my middle finger. It's like a really nice cornflower blue. Under my thumb, I'm going to do the pink, which is called Pop. This one is a lot brighter than the rest, I would say, but it's all going to come together in the end, hopefully. Alright, so I'm going to cure this. So this cures for 2 minutes. Then I'm going to do another coat on top. Okay, so I did another coat and cured it. Now let's try doing the dots. We're going to start with the blue. Nervous. Okay. Let's see if you can even see it. I don't know if my light's washing it out or not. I mean, they're tiny, but they are there. I'm not sure how these colors are going to look on top of the pink, because I feel like they're more sheer than the pink. Okay, well, the blue is working. I know you can't see it yet, but I will show you. Okay. I think my light is like drowning it out, but there are blue dots on those. Next, I'm going to take the pink. So I think the key is to get a really thick chunk of polish on this tool. Okay, not this much. Okay, you can kind of see it. So we're getting somewhere. And now the green. This green is like kind of sheer, but it is showing up better than I was expecting. And the yellow. Okay, so I just finished the dots and they're finishing up curing. So this is what they look like. Don't know how I feel about them yet. Like it's a concept. I don't know. We'll see. But we're gonna top it off with top coats. This is the Manucurist Green Flash LED nail polish top coats. Currently just curing that once again just to be safe. I always like rush through the top coats, which probably isn't a good idea. I think I'm going to do the other hand off camera just for the sake of time. don't know if I'm going to do dots on every finger on the other hand yet. Maybe I'll just do it on a few of them. Or maybe not do every color. I don't know. So I'm going to cure this and then I'm going to paint my other hand and I will be back to show you the results. Wish me luck. Alright, so I just finished and the two lights behind me died in the meantime, but this is what we have. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I love the colors. It's definitely giving like summer nails, summer carnival. It's like candy. I love the color story. Again, I used the Manucurist Green Flash gel kit and the Manucurist Green Flash gel polish in the shades Bubble, Mimosa, Pistachio, and Pop. And again, you can use code NailsNikko on the Manucurist website for 15% off. And none of this was sponsored or anything, just so you know. And yeah, let me know what you think. I know this wasn't like my usual content, so if you're into this, let me know. And thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the little notification bell. And I hope you have a great night or a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.